Morning. How is everyone? Morning, Luna, sweetie. I'm making coffee. You wanted some time in my morning, dear. You like my mornings? I know. You like when I make coffee, sweetie. You like to have coffee with me every morning. I know. So I'm making coffee, Leona, and I'm gonna have coffee with you. And Squeaky's up. Say good morning, Squeaky. Meow. Say hi to Leona. Meow. Meow. That's my boy. My little dog. He thinks he's a dog. Alright. Gonna get him some morning breakfast. And feed him, dear. I know how much you love Squeaky. And you miss him, and they're keeping you so occupied, my queen. I know how much you love him and you miss him. So, we got good news. Is a Legion lady phoned me last night from the Canadian Army and Air Force and Navy. And, they're going to, hang on a sec. Hold on, Squeaky. Come in. See, these are his favorite. He loves these little, this brand of cat food. Hang on, I'll give you double because I gotta go out. Yes, I know. Oh, tell mommy and daddy everything. Mommy's at work, so yes, mommy's at work. I think mommy's at sea still. Well, I'd like to keep mommy all damn day. Look at that. Oh, breakfast. Oh, are you ready? Are you ready for your breakfast? Yeah. There's your breakfast. Show the world. That's it, Squeaky. That's my boy. Show Princess Leona, Queen Ackerman of Spain. Is she got your breakfast? I'm making coffee. It's gonna be a good morning. Gotta go to Walmart so I can load this video, sweetheart. Have a little look around the apartment. The Legion phoned last night. The Legion. And one of the ladies is getting a hold of the men. And the men are going to look amongst the members for a place that's for rent, for the Crown to rent. Amongst its men, because it is hard for me to live in society. People don't accept that I'm the Crown. A lot of the times people just say, yo, shut up, you're nothing, you're no one. And people don't want to live around you. They figure you're one of them or one of these. Or I get that a lot. I don't know if you've ever gotten it, Leona, but I get it a lot of the times from people where I'm one of those or one of them. Or, you know, you don't get that you're the one that saved their family in war. You get you're one of them, one of those. We don't want you around. You get that a lot as a veteran family. I do. I don't know. Maybe some other veteran families don't, but I do from families. You know, I meet their daughter or whatever a lot of the times, and their daughter really likes me and wants to go out with me, and then their father's like, you're one of these, one of those, one of them, and we don't want ones like you around our family. And the girls seem to like me. I'm handsome with a great big dick, dear. That's not the problem. The problem is men don't like me. Because I am handsome with blue eyes and blonde hair with a big dick. And because I am, all the white men with little white dicks don't like me. And black men don't like me because it's a big white dick. So my dick is just something that gets me into trouble. Always has. And being so damn handsome, all men just want to bloody well murder me half the time. You just try and make friends with men. Oh my god. So there we go. He's had his morning feed. And I'll put out some food and water for him before I head out the door today. Let's go out and have a look at the morning off the porch for you. Squeaky's going up on his spot. So here we go. Let's have a look at the morning. The sun coming up. Noonday dawning. There we go. That's the yard. There's all the stills. Remember all the stills I sent you? Let's have the school over there where all the kids play. It's a Saturday today, so no school. No school. I still have all this for the next place, dear. It should be a Legion house, so you should be safe to come and stay even, because it's a Legion house, and it's like one of them will probably be I'll be living with the military or the police or like a nurse or something, that it would be safe for you, Leona, to come stay at the night and not have to worry, because there's a gun upstairs and it's on our side. It's not against us. Okay? As far as I know, it's on our side. It's not against us. So it's safe when they have a gun in the house and we don't have to worry. You know, I don't like to keep guns, Leona, because I've seen so many people murdered that it makes me sick to keep a gun. So I'm happy to live underneath another Legion member that has a gun and just watches me at night, because I just feel safe that way. Because as long as, you know, sometimes we fight over girls and you can't trust them with your girls. It's just the way the guys are. I mean, if they've got a point where they could fuck you, Leona, a lot of them would. So just keep that in mind, that they're good people, but we fight over girls sometimes. And sometimes we drink and party, and sometimes we dance and sing at the Legion, dear. Like this one time we had a big dance when I first met him, and on my first day I had a big dance with the girls, and we had a couple of drinks, and I made it to be president of the Legion that night. But I hadn't been in for so many months and years, and so I couldn't be, but I was voted for president to run the hall. Yeah, Squeaky. Yes. Well, good morning. Tell Mommy all about it. Yeah, you know she loves you. She loves you. Yes. Mommy's at work. Yes. It's funny being called Mommy at 19 for my cat, hey? He loves you, though. That big steaming coffee. I know you love to have coffee with me, Leona, sweetie, so I'm making a coffee film. You can look back at my film, and you can watch me have coffee every morning. If something happens to me, you can always look back in the archives of this YouTube channel. Okay, there's over 200 films, sweetie. It goes back years, so you can watch them on different subjects. I know what husband was thinking back then. His husband loves you, okay? Your real husband loves you. All these other men, they just want your money, sweetie, and I don't give a shit about that. You know that. What a morning, dear. My Leona, I want to give you hugs and kisses in the morning and put my fingers through your hair and brush it back and look you in the eyes and kiss your lips and tell you how much I love you. My sweetheart. Today I'm going to go to the public library, I think, and sit and charge my phone in a bit. And meet the women there and make friends, dear. Husband's all alone in this town. And I don't like to associate with men so much, dear. Because men are a bunch of homo gay men who can't take no for an answer from husband. And they don't leave husband alone, and husband can't stand it. It drives him up the fucking wall. One thing husband can't stand is male gay men who don't take no for an answer. Fuck, I can't stand them. Beautiful morning, eh, sweetie? You enjoying? I have my coffee with you. Look at all the steam off that. My morning coffee video for Leona. Or you're at work at tea. Where are you working now, sweetie? You were at sea for 10, 11 months, and they did all that stuff behind my back to you, which I'm not happy with those handlers watching you. And the handler should keep in mind that I'm the type of guy that knows the Hells Angels, and they're a worldwide group. And if you hurt Leona physically, and I find out that you have, I'm going to have them tear your personal family apart. They'll rape your sister. Just to be clear, I'll rape your sister if you lay a hand on her. I'll rape your mother. I'll rape everyone you know, and I'll have them murdered. And I don't care who the fuck you work for. My family runs the Hells Angels, and they're worldwide, and I'll kill you. What a beautiful morning, Leona. You know, there was this one guy, and he just so the handlers of Leona understand who you're talking to on this end of this song, of this movie for Leona, which you watch with her. You should keep this in mind. You know, there was this guy, and his name was Wittenberg, and I did time with him, and he was a tough son of a bitch, and he ran units and everything, but he was known as Witnessberg from the Hells Angels. And Mr. Witnessberg, at the end, they caught up with Mr. Witnessberg, and Mr. Berg was taken into the basement of the Hells Angels clubhouse and beaten profusely for days for being a piece of shit. That would be a piece of shit to Leona. You understand? Taken in the basement and beaten by club members for days. You understand? I don't care if you're the fucking FBI, buddy. I'll find you. So they beat him for days. And that wasn't all they did. Once they were done beating him and torturing him and mocking him for days, then they cut him up. Well, he was still alive. Cut his arms off and his legs off. And first they made him into a bobbit. And they played with his lips and mocked him. And laughed at him while he bled out. And as he bled out, they chopped him up into little pieces that were so small. You have no idea. You may be handling my Leona there, whoever you are. But remember, I'm a person that can touch your family. Your personal family. Anywhere in the world. So yeah, and then they chopped him into little pieces. And they had to scoop his guts up with a shovel. And they had a daughter there, and she's just covered in blood. And you know, that's what they did to Witnessberg, because he witnessed in court. And they got everything from the lawyers for enough money on the witness. The lawyers are going to tell us everything. You understand? For enough money, the lawyers are going to tell us everything. So, Mr. Trump, you were using my family's bike club as backup? Well, I'm going to send this to my family, this morning video for Leona. That bike club's about to turn on you like you wouldn't fucking believe. Right, Auntie Salas? So we're the police, buddy. We run the police. So yeah, that was one, and then there was quite a few others, you know. Guys like you watching my girlfriend being a piece of shit. If you so much as lay a hand on her, which you already have, I'm going to start with a hammer. And I'm going to start with your toes. First, I'm going to fucking bring my friends, and we're going to tie your ass to a chair. And then I'm going to start with a hammer. And I'm going to break each toe. And by the time I work my way up to your head, because I get paid to do this from the Canadian military, to get information for war, you're going to tell me your mother's maiden name, where you were born, who your best friend was in grade school, your favorite pet, everything you know. You're going to tell me by the end of how mad I am with that hammer. And it's just a Canadian Tire hammer from Canada. Amazing. It just pulls nails. What a beautiful morning, eh? Look at that sleep. Almost gone the first cup of coffee, Leona. You know, when I used to work for the Canadian Army, some of the things, like crazy things that they used to do for me when I worked for them. I mean, I should have just went the official route and like registered, but you know, the grade level changed and I couldn't quite get in at the time and all. If I would have got in, I would have got the official. stuff like everybody else, and I wound up working in areas where it was unofficial and it didn't exist and it didn't happen and nobody was there and we didn't know what the fuck you're talking about and who are you and get the fuck out. And that's how deep I was in, man. I was in so deep it was like, oh my god, it doesn't even exist, and I just came in for a summer job. So yeah, I played at levels that are so deep they just don't exist. And I don't know anything about that gun. I didn't see it. What gun? And that's my cop. You understand? So yeah, Mr. Chump, I play at those levels where it doesn't exist because that's where my family works. My family, all the Ackermans and Saluses and all those who are listening who are related to the American Ackerman family of America from the 1300s when it came on the boat. Please turn your back on Mr. Trump and his party, not necessarily the right-wing community as a whole, because they're not what did it. Donald Trump's dick and his son's dick did it, because they couldn't be loyal to their friend Danny Ackerman, who helped them. Because they had a dick and had to have my pretty girl behind my back and be a piece of shit to the one that helped them. Donald Trump is a piece of shit. All of you have to understand that. Donald Trump and his family are a piece of fucking filth. Use my Leona behind my back for a year. Fucking piece of shit. I'd just fucking let them kill you. I think I will. You know what? The Crown of Canada and the biggest American government family you've ever seen, we turn our back on Donald Trump as a whole now, and you people can do from the left whatever the fuck you want to him and his family. My family no longer gives a fuck, and we are going to stand down now, aren't we, police and military? Please stand down and look the other way. Look, there's a flower. Let's go sniff it. What do you say? If you're a family that knows our family, you understand that my family has been in the American government since the 1300s. And before that, they were knights and kings in other countries. They're royal. And Mr. Trump is just some piece of shit businessman that fucking lived off his daddy's money that came from a construction company. His daddy built Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump didn't self-build himself. Don't buy that bullshit for 5 seconds. He's lost so many businesses and just crashed people's money that he's borrowed or otherwise. It's not even funny. I know you were all depending on him to be the leader of the fucking right wing. Well, your leader of the right wing is sitting right fucking here. And I'm pretty fucking mad at that piece of shit. Well, let's calm down and make Leona a wonderful film. Shall we? Did you enjoy your flowers I got you the other day, Leona? The ones I took pictures of and sent you because I don't know the address where you are. Sweetheart, I love you. I don't like they're keeping you from me. I mean, you're supposed to be here soon. Sweetheart, you just come. You find a way away from them. Soon the Legion's gonna find me a new home. The girls are phoning the guys, and then my military will get me a home soon, okay? I've got it set for the campground, if nothing else. I'm gonna go call the storage people just in case I have to go down. There's a nice lady, and she's working on it. On the Legion. Beautiful day. Nah, that Bobhead guy, that might be you, Mr. Trump, when they get a hold of you. Might be you. You better be careful what you wish for. You want to play with bikers and be the big biker president, huh? Well, we're bikers. Big time. Bikers worldwide, Mr. Trump. Bikers worldwide. I'd like to put a shout out to my cousin Billy, who hangs out with the Hells Angels in California. Good morning, Billy Bond, wherever you are, you son of a bitch. I love you, you miserable cocksucker. Well, he's not a cocksucker, but wake up. Come on, Billy. Get on your bike. It's a nice day for Billy to go for a ride here. Maybe Billy can come ride with his cousin Danny. What do you say, Billy Bond? Want to go riding with the club? If I get a new bike, if I start to ride a bike and be normal again, it'll take a little while. If I buy a bike, we can go ride some bikes together, Billy. What do you say? You have to remember, Billy, it's really a sensitive subject for me. I'd appreciate it if everyone understood. Because of all the death and destruction from the motorcycle gang wars of Quebec. I mean, I only lived through them. I was only there. So all of you that want to ride a motorcycle with me, please understand that it's trauma. I suffer from extreme trauma from bike gang wars. It's very difficult for me to look at a motorcycle or ride one, even though I love them. And if you're an instant asshole, as soon as you... I like nice Harley Davidson people, okay? You turn me off to Harley Davidson when you're one of those assholes that's like an instant asshole the minute you get on a bike. I can't handle that. Please stay away from me if you're like one of those guys who's, 1 minute super nice and then all of a sudden you're the biggest asshole the minute you get a motorcycle. That's the wrong attitude for Harley Davidson. You do realize that. That just gives it a bad name, and it makes guys like me who worked in Harley Davidson stores, and I was so special to Harley Davidson. All my clothes are custom, people. That's how special I was to Harley Davidson. All my clothes are custom. That's how much they want me back. All my clothes are custom. Everything about me is custom. And that's from them. Got that in mind now? All my clothes are custom. Everything about me is custom from Harley Davidson. Ever since I was 16, I just so turned off to the motorcycle world. And I wanna be able to ride a motorcycle. You understand? I really do. I love to ride motorcycles. Let me tell you, when I was a little boy, my first motorcycle experience I'll share with you was Dylan Jordan. He was a nurse's son, and his mother bought mini bikes, and she bought 2 or 3 mini bikes at an auction, and he had them parked outside his mother's house. And I was so small that they were just mini bikes, and I couldn't touch the ground with my feet because I was too small to ride it. So what we did is we used to go to this little dirt track on the top of the hill, and Winfield, and we'd ride mini bikes. But I was so small my feet wouldn't touch the gears or go past the gas tank. So Dylan would sit behind me, and he was an older boy, and he was taller, around 6 foot, and he used to hit the gears for me with his foot while I handled the clutch and the brakes and stuff, and he would let me ride the bike when I was probably about 7 or 8 years old. And I remember that was my first motorcycle experience, was that my friend Dylan, the nurse's son from the hospital, actually his mom bought them with her nursing money, these motorcycles, and let us kids ride them. And I remember that we used to go with our change and get pop bottles. How many bikers here remember doing a similar thing where you get pop bottles, and because you have no jerry can for gas, and you fill the pop bottles with the gasoline and bring it, and then pour it in your gas tank of your bike. That we had to do, and so it was so cheap. It was like 50 cents for a 2-liter bottle of gas back then. I remember going to the Petro-Canada gas station in Canada and getting the gasoline with my friends so we could ride motorbikes all day. And being so small, I just couldn't even touch them. You see how far back I love motorcycles, but I'm very, very sick. I mean, people who just buy a motorcycle and have never seen a bike gang war. Like, I was in the Quebec bike gang wars, and just outside my door, people were using rocket launchers on each other and machine guns. It wasn't an argument over a subject. It was, you're gonna do what I fucking say, or I fucking kill you. You understand? That's a bike gang war. Losing so much weight, you wanna? I lost 79 pounds in 5 months, dude. And just blow my nose. Since you broke my nose, I've had quite a bit of trouble. Leona, I think I'm gonna have a talk with my auntie. Well, auntie's gonna see this film today. Auntie, I think that Leona may be in some trouble, auntie dear, with these people. Things are not normal, auntie dear. I'm having to make these videos and send them to her, and they're doing things behind our back with her, even in the White House, auntie. I think maybe we need to send someone from family who's got a gun and a badge, and someone should have a talk with Leona, dear auntie. I think that someone needs to talk with her. So I think there's more going on here to Leona than meets the eye. I mean, I have to send her videos, and she's not here yet, and they used her for sex, the Trumps, and gave her a baby behind my back. When I wrote them and told them, this is my wife, be kind to my family's wife, my family works for you, I've worked for you, and they did this and thing. They're obviously real cult. Sorry that your president didn't work out for you, auntie. It's time to get a new one. I would do it, but I don't know if they'd let me. So look up here. You see, these are my mother's praying hands, Leona. These praying hands she made in art class in an institution. My mother would fight with my father, and there was no woman's shelter. They put my mom in a mental hospital because no woman's shelter at the time in the 70s. There was the rule of thumb law where you could beat your wife with a stick no bigger than your thumb. So my father and mother would fight, and my mom would wind up in the psychiatric center because there was nowhere else for them to go. And my mom actually took her wedding ring. You see the gold on there? She melted her wedding ring over my praying hands. This I got from Kathy's family at Christmas. That's my aunt's. Those are my scales from when I used to sell cannabis up there. Can you see the scales? Yeah, those are from selling cannabis. That is my sister Sharon gave me that. There's my Jim Carrey picture from my missionary days. And this is me and Kathy when she was young and pretty, and my sister Chris and her husband that died. Yeah, he was a faller, and the tree spinned around and crushed him. What a morning, eh? Oh, one more cup of coffee, Leona, and then I'm out the door. I'm gonna share this video for you. And Auntie Cecilia Salas is going to be watching, because I send it to her every day. And guess who else is watching? Hello, Michelle Rumpel. You've been watching for the whole time, and Leona didn't know. Hello, Michelle. You are very pretty. Yes, and husband likes you. It's all right. Husband likes you, Michelle Rumpel. Michelle Rumpel is a Canadian politician. She's very nice. She's very sweet, and Leona, and she's a very kind girl. She's very, very pretty. She has blonde hair and blue eyes like you. And she's very smart, and she does a very good job for the people of Alberta who do not deserve her work. Do they, Speaky? They don't deserve Michelle Rumpel. No, she's too pretty for them. Yeah, you can say that. I bet you Michelle could get you here to see me, dear. I send her these videos every day, so Michelle knows there's something going on with you. You better keep that in mind, though, Mr. Handler. You may be handling my wife, but you better watch yourself. I'll chop you into little pieces, whether you're a police officer or not. And I'm going to send a big shout out to the 81 Big Red Machine this morning. Good morning to all the Big Red Machine members. Good morning. Good morning, Big Red Machine. It's time to wake up. All yawns and stretches out of bed. How's my family's big red machine this morning? Is the big red machine waking up? What is the big red machine gonna do today? I don't know. Mr. Trump isn't our friend, big red machine. 81, out of bed. Breakfast time. Time for coffee. Wake up, 81. Let's go. Clubhouse time. Up, up, up. Time to go to work. It's a Saturday and there is stuff to do. Let's go, 81. How many 81s have I got this morning? I know I've got you on there. Let's go, 81. Where's my 81 street soldier this morning? Out of bed. Let's go. Whoever makes my family the most money wins. Oh, there we go. Cowboy style in a pot, you see. That's how cowboys do it. This is how we do it. Alright. Let's go, 81. I need you out of bed. There's always Tim Hortons. I know you guys like to go there. They make good muffins. Who is going to make us some money today, 81? And 81s are always welcome to come to my home. 81s have been in my home ever since I was a child. As long as you're not going to hurt me or try to hurt my friends or family. And I don't have to shoot you because you turned. 81s are always welcome here. You understand? 81s, this is an 81 house. It doesn't have an 81 flag or anything. I should probably get one. This is an 81 house. Okay, this may be the Crown of Canada, but I'm the 81's adopted son, so this, you're always welcome in here as an 81. You can sit and have coffee with the Crown and even the police, because this is the police's house as well. So you're welcome here, 81. You come sit. I don't care if you do a line of coke or whatever. You understand? This is an 81 house. My mom is 81. That's my real dad right there when he was a kid, from 1949. He told me stories about his father as a military police officer, USMC MP at Area 51, and guarding all the secrets of the government. And he told me about he had a little scooter, and it was when scooters came out, and it was one of the ones you pull started, and he used to ride across the desert and go play on the base. And one day they were testing a nuclear bomb, and my dad went down into this little town, and he laughed. He said, when I was about 9 or 10 years old, I almost got nuked. He let me wander on base, my dad said, as one of the kids, and I wandered into this town, and it was all dummies everywhere and cars sitting, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. And I opened the fridge, and there was food in there, so I started to eat. And then all of a sudden, here comes this little Jeep with a big freaking light on it, and all the white stripes from the MPs back in the 40s. And they got him and put him in the Jeep. And just as he went over the horizon of the hill, the test bomb went off and just detonated the whole town and just destroyed it. And my dad looked back as it was destroyed and watched the bomb go off just as they went over the hill. That's amazing, eh? My dad almost got nuked by a nuke test. Look at that. Morning coffee, 81. 81, I need you to wake up. That's right. 81, Trump's not your friend. Yeah, Trump's not your friend, 81. How many presidents of the 81 do I have on here this morning? Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on. That's my voice. You know me, I just make pies with the girls. How's all the 81 citizen women this morning? How's my citizen women? How many citizen women do I have? How many pole dancing citizen women like Mom? You know, Mom was a pole dancer. That's what Mom was. So it's okay. I don't mind if you're a pole dancer, dear. Nothing to be afraid of or ashamed of. So 81, you can talk to me, you know. You can contact me on the numbers below in the description. You can write me at danny1974ackerman@gmail.com. Don't be afraid. Not you would be, a bunch of freaking sons of bitches. Oh, look at them. There we go. You know, I've got some 81s here in town. I might drop in. I have to be careful because of Kathy and Leonard, because they just live right next to them there. And they're my two friends here in Edson. They're from the 81s. There's a lot of 81s here, and they're friends and family. So I'm just going to call you out of the woodwork now into my life, and 81s may appear. Maybe I have a job for you, 81. Who wants to earn a patch from my uncle? You know, I have this uncle, and he was part of the original set, from what I understand. He's like 80 or 90 years old, from World War II, and he was the president of some clubhouse of the Hells Angels in somewhere in California. And yeah, he's been president since something like before 89 anyway. Yeah, sometimes you have pictures of Hells Angel clubhouses and stuff on my family members' Facebooks, and if you look, you see. You understand now, handler? You better be careful with how you handle Leona and what you do to her. '81, watch. Who knows what prizes are there for those that support Leona and I for the 81. There might be a prize. You don't know what the prize might be. Who knows? Maybe like a whole field of weed. Could be your prize, 81. I love the mornings, don't you? You not having a good morning, Leona? I'm sorry if it's too rough about the 81s. I'm just worried for you, sweetie. I have to send someone to watch you. You know, with the 81s, it's only about $25,000 to have somebody killed. Doesn't matter who they are. Someone will kill someone for 25 grand. I can make a person disappear for their car. You understand, Mr. Trump? A person can disappear just for their car. And a body disappears and everything with the 81s. If it's a nice car like a Camaro or something, my God, the car disappears and the body disappears. Imagine that. And it's never seen again. Or the car. Where did it go? What color is it now? Where's the VIN number? So I don't know. What kind of car do you have, Donald Trump, son? So we're calling on all 81s. Let's go, 81. It's time to wake up. Maybe you could take me for a ride. I haven't been for a ride for a long time. It might feel good to go for a ride. Just feel the wind in my face. I know Mom, she'd just be like, take me for a ride. Maybe I need some female Harley Davidson rider just to come take me for a ride, huh? What do you think? There's lots around here. Does someone want to take a man for a ride? A real man? Let me feel the wind in my face on your bike and be a good girl and take me around? In the morning. Might have a shower in a bit. Are you enjoying Leona? Look at that, Leona. Squeaky's having a good rest. Say hi to mommy. Say hi. Enjoy Squeaky, sweetie. So you can see his movements, and it's not just a still shot. I know you need to see him move sometimes to make you feel better. Whatever they've done to you, sweetie, I'm gonna fix, okay? Better watch where you go, Mr. Chomp. Better watch where you freaking walk, who you talk to. Because you insulted your own workers with this. Your own workers, Mr. Trump. Leona is my girlfriend, and you knew that, and my family works for you. You can count on them not working for you anymore. You piece of shit. I'll see you. Good morning, sweetheart. How's that? My handsome. You want to see your husband? Your husband loves you. Good morning. One you want to marry, but they won't let you. One you want to spend your mornings with. One you want to wake up beside. There you go. See the crown's face this morning that loves you. What about a dirty phone? Oh, flipped it back way. And you can see your husband. I'm gonna go over to Walmart and post this video soon. Let you enjoy it. So you have some nice morning with your husband, okay? Your husband loves you. I know whatever's going on there, and you're not telling me everything. Sweetie, if you need some help, you find a way to tell me, okay? Find a way to send me a code or something. If you need any help, I'll find someone to get you there. I'll get Billy Bond. I'll get someone to show up with the club and pick you up with bikes. I don't care. $81. See the trouble we have here. 81. Time to wake up. 81. Are you lying in bed? It's like 7 in the morning. I bet my 81s are lying in bed, aren't they? You haven't got it up yet, have you? Gonna go sell some coke for me today. What are you gonna do? Lucifer would like to know. Let's go, 81. I have an important job for you to do. Oh, what a morning. I smoke weed in the mornings because it helps me function. I mean, if I know people are thinking, oh, you're a drug addict, I smoke weed. Well, no, I'm not really a drug addict. I'm a medical health patient, and I use this for my medical purpose. So you may have your purpose of whatever you use marijuana for, and that's up to you. But I'm a medical user. I use it for medicine, so there's a difference. Trust me, you don't want to smoke it half the time when you're a medical user. You just don't, because you smoke it so often it just becomes like, oh my god, when am I going to get rid of this stuff? Trust me, after a while, you don't even want weed in your life. Because you're like, oh my God, I gotta smoke this to feel better. So let's have a little smoke on film and do it for the world to see that Dan Ackerman actually smokes weed for pain. So let's set this up so we catch this on film. You ready? Try that again. Hard to do with one hand. It's almost impossible with one hand. I'm trying not to scorch my hair. I'm gonna put it down. Hold on.